Hi everyone, this is Will, the beer champion. This is part two of my four-part beer and food and beverage tastings around this particular pride flag. I'm asexual, and today I'm doing a white uh, beer tasting. Just gonna flip that around because it makes a huge shadow over my face. I don't want to look any more menacing than I already am. So the white food that I'm going to be sharing with you today is Alaskan cod. That has been braised in a very specific beer that shares an ocean with it. That beer is Kirin Ichiban, a premium lager out of Japan. Comes in at a certain amount of alcohol percentage that I didn't bother looking up. One of the classic Japanese lagers. Clean, comes what's from they call a first pressing, which is always very funny because they took that from an old wine notoriety. Just a light, clean lager that's just beautiful and perfect for pairing with sushi, which is what they claim to do. Kirin started in 1907. It was it was previously called Japan Brewing. Japan hit a huge economic boom in the 1950s, and Anheuser-Busch sort of bought the right to produce all Kirin beer in the U.S. in 1996. Oh, we talk about AB and Bev a lot here, but honestly, it's a delicious beer, and it's a great way to sort of keep Japanese beer alive. And now, Japanese lagers are starting to sort of trend upward here in the U.S. with a number of craft brewers making partially barley, partially rice beers here in the U.S. I mean, Budweiser and Miller Coors have been doing it for years, but now craft brewers are getting into it, which is just fascinating. You make a Japanese style lager, pretty much the same beer that Budweiser is, and but because it's Japanese style, much like this Kirin here, it becomes a craft brew, you know, in a sense. Oh, but it really is a good sushi beer. It's a great fish beer. I really did not do anything to this fish other than just throw it into a skillet and throw some beer onto it so that the fish could absorb a little bit of the Kirin flavor. And it did an amazing job. Alaskan cod has been a staple um, for fishermen in the Pacific Ocean since the 1640s. And since long before, the cod has been around for thousands of years. And as long as we've been fishing cod. And as long as we've been harvesting grain, we've been making beer. It's wonderful that we can share this with our East Asian neighbors. You know, Alaskan cod, Japanese beer, both made here in the U.S. and in East Asia. It's something that we can both come around together and have a pint together with. Just a wonderful thing to celebrate our neighbors on the east side. All right. And as I always say, it doesn't need to be complicated to be great. This is just a simple beer and food pairing, and hope you go enjoy it wherever you are. And also, you know, If you think of any other beer pairings that go well with cod or with Kira Nishman, let me know in the comments. Share this video with whoever you think could get a rise out of it, and like and subscribe and yada yada yada. Alright, cheers.